of that, but
right when you're a Porsche racer.
But I mean, it really makes the class having all the different manufacturers in, and the competition is really up the bar for everybody. So it's been great, and I think it's the best racing.
Oliver Gavinier looking to make a pass down the inside, going into the first chicane on the Mulsanne straight, and this time he gets it done. He's positioned himself perfectly, got in the toe there. How much of a draft, how much of a slipstream do you get in these cars?
Well, you know, a lot of the tracks in the States, we don't feel a lot of the draft, but here for sure we do. We're in sixth gear for our cars for so long. We go up several kilometers an hour as we come down the straight just in the draft. And
while we're watching the number 64 Corvette trying to fend off Jamie Mello going into the second chicane. Are they going to?
Yeah, he's done it.
They are, aren't they? To switch again. Fantastic stuff. Meanwhile, Jan Magnussen, the last 3 laps in a row have been faster each time, and he's now almost a whole second faster than anybody went in qualifying. Absolutely stunning performance by Jan Magnussen. First of all, to get 3 clear laps in a row, to do 3 fastest laps in succession is amazing in itself, and the speed he's going is fantastic as well. Here we are side by side now down into Mulsanne corner. That's not really a place you think about making a move, is it?
No, it's tough. You're coming in there so hard. It's easy to lock up there.
Well, you're looking at 2 drivers who started their careers in very competitive single-seaters, and they seem to have neglected the roof and the windshield in front of them, because they are back in Formula 3 or whatever days, and just we said at the beginning of the race, as we do so often, that it's like a Formula Ford 10-lapper, and they forget there's 23 3/4 hours left to go after that, and these guys are still at it exactly the same way. Even as the Peugeot goes past, they're not blinking because they don't want to lose their place.
Talking of blink, you know, you can see the Peugeot there flashing his lights as he came up behind those 2 cars. You know, what is it like? I mean, you're going down there, down the straights at 290 clicks or whatever it is, and you're looking in the mirrors. You know, how much do you see the faster cars behind you?
You know, the Peugeots and the Audis, it's not a big deal. They're so fast and they go by so quick. You know, as long as you see it, they'll get by quickly. It's the LMP2 and the other cars that really don't have much straightaway, and it makes it tough.
Right, we're going to get down to the pit road, and I guess Justina's got somebody else to talk to us. Let's catch up with the action on pit road.
What an incredible fight with the Ferraris.
You know, I think we saw a little bit of this in qualifying. I think the fans kind of thought maybe it was going to be a dogfight. This is some of the greatest racing in the history of Le Mans. We're very proud to be part of that at Corvette Racing.
Yeah, it's just amazing to see this at this moment. Are you confident for the rest of the race?
Oh, yes. You know, the cars are capable of this kind of pace. We work all week long to set the cars up so that they're good race cars. And obviously Ferrari has done the same thing. I think this is a battle that can continue on for the next 17 hours. It's going to be very interesting when it gets down to the end.
I'm sure we're going to come back to see that with you.
I'll be looking forward to seeing you maybe in a few more hours, see where we are.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Doug Fehan, the general racing manager at Corvette Racing, has been here so many times with these cars in the GT1 class. When they started in American Le Mans Series with the C5s, they had a lot of power, overheated the rear ends. For years, they were the underdogs in the battle against the all-conquering Chrysler Viper. They gained supremacy, and really since then, they have dictated the pace of racing and the pace of development in GT1, and now, well, they're not dictating the pace in the GT2 category that they've moved into this year, but boy, are they right on it. Ferrari, for the last few hundred meters, has held the upper hand and currently lead the category, but that battle is barely even a car length apart. Peugeot lead overall. The Stracker Racing HPD is still leading in the P2 class. The Maytech Ford, the remaining Maytech Ford, is leading in GT1, and in GT2, well, toss a coin at the moment. It's either that Ferrari or that Corvette. One or the other will come into the pit lane after having blinked first, but there is nothing in it, and we still have Darren Law with us. And